Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we're not quite on Train Simulator. We're on a game called OpenBVE, which is kind of similar to Train Simulator but different. As you can see, graphically it's probably not quite as good, but it's still quite realistic, and it gives you an opportunity to drive tube routes like this, which is Circle Line, getting from Hammersmith to St Pancras, which is what we're going to be doing in this episode. But it does give you an opportunity to do things like that you won't normally get to do. Ooh, wrong button. I'm incompetent, aren't I? Anyway, we need to go because we really are running late. And yeah, sorry that you can't see much of what's going on. It's a bit annoying, but unfortunately the situation is right because of how cropped the screen is actually cropped off the bottom, and I've had to do that. So I kept the timetable in, but I've not kept in the speed or anything. I'll tell you what it is as you can go, and you can pretty much guess anyway. So very accelerating up 15, but anyway, what this is basically, it's a bit like Train Simulator in a way, and it is quite realistic. The sounds are quite good, the graphics aren't brilliant, but they're good enough for what it's needed for, and it's just quite a fun little game to play on. And it is completely free, it's open source, and you can make your own routes in there, and it is quite good actually. I think for, say it's a free Train Simulator, it's probably the second best out there, I would say, and in some ways it's arguably better than Train Simulator because you can do these underground routes, and I think sometimes the physics is actually better because you move, because you can see here it kind of moves around more and it actually seems more realistic. So while it's a bit harder to get into and play because you don't get like the Matrix, well, no, sorry, the display which tells you how far away you are from a station, it does seem much more realistic. So I'll put a link in it in the description. It's actually quite a good game, and it is one which I'd recommend getting. I think it's quite a good one, and it just simply gives you an opportunity to drive on underground routes. So there is this one which is the Circle Line, there's other ones like the Central Line, Victoria Line, Jubilee Line, and then it's not just right, there's other routes as well, like there's the Network West Midlands one and all sorts. And if you like it, then I will do more videos on this game because I quite like it. And while Train Simulator is easier to play and does actually have more various to the scenarios, then this route there's only one thing you can do on it, this essentially what we're doing here, and it can have some more fun operations, and it can actually be at times more challenging. I do feel like this one's graphically better, but anyway, enough of all that ramble, and I would once again apologise for having bottom of the screen cut off, but hopefully you can get the point. Goldhawk Road is the next one, which is running a bit late for, which is this one over here. So as you can see, it's very London-like, and this is basically the spur. If you look for Circle Line, it's not actually a circle, which may sound a bit odd because you'll be thinking, oh, it's not. If you're from London, you probably know what I'm on about. If you're not, then you're thinking, why is a circle not a circle line? Basically, it is a circle line, but then it has a spur which goes off down to somewhere called Hammersmith. So if you over a circle, it's an oval. Then on the top left of the oval, it spurs off towards Hammersmith, and then sort of goes down, then sort of moves all about a couple of miles, and then on the tube map follows down the same route. It doesn't actually do it in real life, it's not portable, but it sort of follows next to a circle, and basically it goes loop around the circle, and then goes back around the other way and comes into Hammersmith and goes out. Hammersmith does a loop back. But anyway, you'll get an idea of what it's like, this game, and you'll get an idea of all the different stations you've got and things. And yeah, basically we're just doing the spur of the overground section into an underground section, and then into the Kings Cross St Pancras, which is quite nice. But the other thing I do like about this game is there's actually a passenger view. So, except two. There's actually a passenger view. So as you can see out the train here. Quite nice, isn't it, really? See what's going on and everything. Ooh. Apart from I can't actually operate the controller, which is all. I can't actually operate the keys because it's all confusing. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Yeah, I actually don't fully understand the whole key situation. It's always a bit complicated. But there you are. You see what's going on anyway. From there, get a nice view. And you can actually get a passenger view as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But it's not going to be too late. There you are, proper commuter stop, the whole slam on your brakes, and that's the best. Anyway, you can see the idea. It's quite nice. And I can't, yeah, It's okay, right. It's all opposite because we're going that way. If we go, yeah, okay. I kind of get it. I kind of sort of get this now. Sorry if you probably watching me thinking, oh, he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. I sort of do. I just key movements. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. If you're honest, thing. Okay, there we are. Good. Right. Okay. Well, anyway, as you can see, we've got a passenger view. I think maybe we can go passenger for this one. Quite nice, really. What late are we? Shepherd's Bush spot. Oh dear, 2 minutes late. Well, let's try and make up some time then. It'll just be like out because we basically arrived where we meant to leave. I have to do the introduction, so that's why we're late. But nevertheless, we're going now. Yeah. So anyway, it's about a half an hour. It's a nice, decent length of video. BBC. Ooh, going by the BBC. But probably no longer that place, is it? Because that's the old one. Anyway, there we are. The speed. Not the fastest thing ever because of tube train, but it does the job, doesn't it? And there we are. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forget with this one. It stops early in the station, not at the end. Okay. It was all right to stop for that, wasn't it? Okay. I think that's forgivable. Hope you can forgive me for that horrendous stop. Because it wasn't that horrendous, really. They do stop really quickly when you get your eye down to it, don't they? There you go. Quite nice, really, isn't it? It's not the most detailed, as I said. And this isn't actually... There are some more detailed routes around this on the game, but kind of one of those ones you need to be... Look at what you get. It's all open source, so basically that means anyone can edit it. But also it means it's free, which is good. There we are. Now, let's get back inside the passenger view. Oh, worked out a job, what's it now? There we are. Let's go halfway down the train a bit. Okay, so what time are we? What lane was that? What? Okay, got to go through Latimer Road. We don't have the horn. Okay, whatever. I like the announcement, you can hear them. Anyway, let's actually speed up through here. Horn's not working, whatever. Platform closed, probably some work's going on, isn't there? Yeah. Well, that's what I'd guess it would be. I don't know what else it would be. Probably works is the only thing I'm really thinking it would be. Anyway. Good. That's it. Good. We're catching up. It's always good. Oh, we all from here. Wow. It is quite quick for here. But anyway, let's try and slow down and there we are. In the station and they're still slowing down even much, I think. Oh, I was shot that. That wasn't good. It's just a break in. Oh, forget about cracking the stop position. See out there. Okay. There we are. What a nice game, really, isn't it? Oh, okay, I'm just going about I'll sort out this camera. Nice bridge actually, isn't it? I know it's not mostly looking at it and going, oh, there's nothing next to it, but the realism's quite fun, really, I find. I think that sort of almost pays for it. So, anyway, as I said, I'll leave a link to the game in the description. It's completely free, it doesn't cost you anything, because it's open source. A bit like OBS, what I use to record, I can't really am recording with open broadcasting software on OpenBVE, but anyway. And then you literally can just search for downloads. I'll give you a link to this route as well. But I'll just save as much. If you download it and you get any malware or anything, you probably won't, but if you do, because you're downloading things from third-party websites, there's no official websites, you don't quite know what you're getting. So you just need to be aware that you may be getting something which could be classed as slightly dodgy. So just be aware of that when you're doing your purchasing. They are really level and just going really quickly from here. But brakes, that is good. 2 kilometers per hour. It is a miles per hour speed limit. So. Oh yeah, we're coming up to Paddington now because as you can see, you've got the main line coming in here. It's quite a nice varied route. This one is probably one of the nicer underground ones because yes, it's not as detailed, but a lot of them are just underground, and it just gets a bit boring, really, doesn't it? You kind of this one's overground, then it goes underground, and kind of just covers its underground slash overground, which is fun. Okay, and let's go. 11:05. I'm meant to leave there. Our book road. No, I think that was Westbourne Park actually. So it's not as bad as it looks. Royal Oak will be the next one, which is actually a railway station. Believe it or not. Well, no, I don't think trains actually stop there. It's a tube station, but it might be both actually. I need to look that one up. But I know it's definitely 30. No, it's definitely on the train simulator London to Paddington route, which I actually haven't done a video on incidentally, so I probably should have doing that. But there's actually a station on that route, so we'll be stopping there shortly. And then we're going to London Paddington, so this is basically following the main line, this bit here. This is straight as your route you get in Train Simulator, so maybe one day we should go down here in Train Simulator and compare it, see what it's like in OpenBVE and Train Simulator. Actually, that's a good idea, comparison videos side by side. Actually, I might do that, that's a good idea. As in, Train Simulator get us driving into here and put OpenBVE next to it and see what the difference is and see which one looks better and what the differences are. But anyway, not for today because we're playing this game and brakes. Yeah, we were like, okay, we've caught up in a bit of time. St Pancras. Do quite like me now. So there we are. Anyway. There we are. Good. Right. Back into the train. Well. It's just basically F2 then press the numpad arrows. Right, it's complicated. It's not quite like arrow keys. It's sort of 8 and 2 to move up and down, 4 and 6 to move left and right, and 9 and 3 to move backwards and forwards. So it's a bit kind of sort of the other way round. See what I'm doing about my own. Yeah, it's just complicated really. Anyway. Oh, we're going way too quickly down here. I don't want to slow down a bit, don't we really? We're doing through here. There we are anyway. It's quite nice this bit. Leaf Express next to us there. Yeah. Like Train Simulator. I said I weren't doing Train Simulator, we kind of are really, aren't we? That's quite nice. That's quite a nice view really, see that. There we are. Okay. We're in here now. When we're meant to arrive, we're at Paddington, 17:10. And brake. Oh no, it didn't work. We shot that completely. Yeah, mate. To open the doors as you're stopping, so open by the time you've stopped. You save time, isn't it? Just work. Yeah, you can see the carriages. I wonder if carriages actually, when you go around a corner too. I want to look at that actually. Look at that actually. I mean, ooh, oh yeah, they do move. Okay, I have to have a like that. Anyway, we're going underground now into the because right, this is where you get to hear me basically whittling on about the tube and you go almost a little bit geeky, but it's true. So, yeah, but this is basically an example of what you could call a cut and cover tunnel. So basically, it's about 2 meters below probably more 3 or 4 meters below the surface, and it's a much wider tunnel, less confined just tubes and lines next to each other. And it keeps them resurfacing, so you go underground for a bit and come out the top, and it's kind of where you go if you're in London and you've been on the tube on the Circle Line or District or Metropolitan or Hammersmith City. It's they're all examples of them, and then well, they are the only ones. And then basically you don't have to go down much until you get underground, and occasionally you'll see light here. I'm speeding here, but the speed limit is, I think that is a wrong speed limit there. 33 is 20 miles per hour. It should not be 23 here, and it's slowed down for points. I think there's a bit of an inaccuracy in it, but anyway. I'm just really trying to get this time. And Edgware Road. See, look, you're coming out of the ground now, and into here, and put it down this corner. And anyway, as you can see, we're coming out of ground now to get into the station because of how it's a cut and cover one. But anyway, here we are. Edgeware Road, and put on the brakes. Oh, we're catching up a time here. That's nice. There we are. Got a nice view here, really, isn't it? Anyway, go. A proper tube driver here, basically rushing through to try and catch up service. It is quite a frantic service though. I don't stop for long. I stop for seconds at a time. But there we are. I want to go back all the way to see if the carriages move. Sit on proper corner. Okay, next one, Baker Street, and then Great Portland Street, then Euston Square, and Kings Cross. Funny story. I actually once got on a train, on a tube in the opposite direction to Euston Square, trying to go, well, east. When you get there, you see the train on the platform, and you go, oh. And then you sort of go the wrong way. You get on the train, you go, oh no, we're going the wrong way. Realise, get off and run across. But it's still a bit annoying because you kind of get there, you think, well, look, there's a train, there's a tube in the station. We can get straight on that one and get to where we need to be. And you get on it, and then you look at the signs at the top and think, this tube's going the wrong way. And then it's called, then you basically panic. Anyway, Baker Street. I do like this station, even though I like it lovely. It's just very ornate, and actually it is fully underground, but it doesn't actually feel it. Because a lot of underground stations feel very enclosed. This one actually just feels open, even though it's underground. It is a nice station. I do like this one actually. It is lovely, Baker Street. And Sherlock Holmes. Right. Anyway, nice video, isn't it? It's actually quite a nice station. It's just, it's weird because you are completely underground. If you look at it, you go, yeah, you are completely underground, but it doesn't at all feel it. It doesn't feel underground. It feels completely overground. But anyway, it's a nice station. I would say, if you're ever going on the tube for whatever reason, Baker Street equals a nice station to look to go through. But yeah, anyway, it's just never good when you really decide to go the wrong way on the tube. But yeah. At least I think there's a northern line or something, so you could turn it, so you could turn around quite easily around across bridges like you do on this line. But anyway, Great Portland Street. Ooh, that looks like a tight. How am I meant to get there in only 50 seconds? Well, actually, we're early for the last station anyway, so we can start calming it down a little bit. Yeah, see, I don't think that's a possible time. We're meant to be there now. It's not inside. I think that's inaccurate. 50 seconds to get to there, and you can straight to King's Cross. You can't do that in 45 seconds. Sorry, you just can't. It is impossible. And I want to get and Great Portland Street's a similar style. Cause it's all. I think it's pretty good. It's all built around a similar time or something, isn't it? But it just feels ornate. It's just nice. There you are. I quite like that site. It shows you all the line just stop there. It's quite nice. Look, Hammersmith City Metropolitan Circle. Which I think actually, yeah, that's correct. This part. That was not quite what I expected. It's quite nice, isn't it? Really? Oh, wrong key. There we are. Anyway, what was the thing? I wanted to see if the carriages bend visibly inside, because I think they would. Yeah, see, they move. Oh, that's actually quite good. Well done to have made this route of physics. It's all open source, but I know some of it is made by developers. It's complicated. And yeah. Anyway, I'm meant to be in Euston Square now. I don't know how that happened. And we closed the doors when it said departure expected. And we went efficiently, and we arrived in Baker Street early. I think that's just a timetabling go about, actually. I guess we're not going to be able to make it in a minute. Actually, we may be able to. Actually, I think you can to Euston Square, but the next bit, it says 45 seconds. That is impossible. You can't do that. And I have done this route before, and I have tried to go ridiculously quickly down the next bit, and it's just not been possible. Newton Square. See, this one is just mankier, really. Like, it'll be fun, really nice and ornate. This one just looks a bit run down, really. Oh, we won't stop, whatever. Maybe we'll get a whole train in. We'll make it be to do that. Maybe I have to get London Underground Simulator. No, I didn't. But yeah, London Underground Simulator is a game would be nice to get. But this one works really. So you can't drive. You can't walk around. You can kind of do challenges on. But then again, it fails you ridiculously easily. Right. Well, anyway, apparently it's going to take us 30 seconds to get to here. Well, it's 15:30. Let's see if we can do this in 45 seconds or not. And I'm not going to go ridiculously quickly. I'm just going to go like you normally would drive, just to prove that it's an accurate timetable. Because it is the main point about it. Right. Anyway. Okay, you can see a train ahead, but and it kind of is, but it's just it is close, but it's not 30 seconds. It's not 45 seconds away. It's 45 seconds to get into the station, but to stop it's not. I can remember. I think it's the one between Baker Street and Great Portland Street, which is a really awful one. Well, look, it's 45 seconds to here. You sort of are on station, but you can't. And if you carry on going full speed, you probably would make it, but you can't because it's otherwise you come off the track. And realistically, to stop, it takes more like a minute, over a minute, really. Look at this. Anyway, Kings Cross St Pancras. I like Kings Cross Station. Anyway, very nice. And hey, I see that 1 minute 15 seconds. That's off. And we're 1 minute 21 seconds late when we were earlier. Seems like I'm very slow to a sudden. Right, it's just woo. Look at the train. Our train's just gone. What has actually happened to our train? That's disconcerting. Oh, okay, I don't know. It's just vanished. It's back now. Don't know what happened there. Oh, it's because we're in the cab view. That's why it vanished. Okay, I know it now. Well, there we are. Ooh, I like that one actually. That's quite nice. Okay, it's quite nice. But anyway, well, there we are. We've done the route, and it went relatively well. It's 70. Ooh, no. What's happened there? Oh, I don't know what's happened to times. No, that's fine. No. Oh, yes. Okay, fine. That's no issue. Well, anyway, I'll just panicking. It says there 15.25. That's the time and second. That's a minute and seconds. You went to 5 into. You went to 5 at 11. 15, 25 seconds. Well, but anyway, that's all I've really got time for in this video, and I could do more, but it's I don't know what I'm on about. I'm just what am I actually talking about? I'm just dribbling. Okay, well, I'm just going to end it here because I feel like I can't speak anymore. Okay, well, anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and maybe we can do more of these videos next time if it gets a good view. But anyway, see you in the next video. Goodbye. I made a right hash of that, didn't I?